Well guys, this started out as a race to get as much mowing done before the rain gets here. And now, well, it's gonna be a let's test the Tundra and see how good of a farm truck it really is kind of day. Because, well, I messed up. We're gonna start out by trying out four-wheel drive. I'll wait till we get over by the hill. But yeah, so my nice truck is about to have its first farm duties. What do you think about this, huh?
I'm nervous.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be way away from the
yeah, but here's what we're
danger.
gonna have to do.
You're gonna make me drive you back down the hill when we're done, aren't you?
And then we can drive back up in the side by side, and then I can drive it down. But I don't think I can drive this down the hill.
You could drive this down the hill, but if you don't want to, I won't make you.
Well, it'd be a costly mistake.
Well, it won't be. It'll be fine. All right, let's get her in four-wheel drive. There's 4 high, 4 low. All right. Now, let's see how tight the squeeze in this truck is. I care a little bit more about the branches and things scraping against this truck because this truck is in pretty good shape. So, as I walked back down the hill to get this truck, I tried to break off a few limbs and briars and things and get them back out of the way. Try to minimize the impact. Well, this is not how I saw this going. And I don't know about you, but I hate weed eating, all right? And that's what caused all this. I hate running a weed eater. So I do everything I can to minimize the amount of weed eating that I have to do. Sometimes that means mowing on hillsides that probably shouldn't be mowing on. Sometimes it means pulling down in ditches where it's a little bit harder on the tractor or the equipment. And sometimes it means, well, you'll see. So kind of in an extension of the whole preparing the barn lot for the wedding venture, I was up here tonight just mowing everything else because I figure if I mow it a few times with the regular mower deck and get everything looking nice, then there won't be so much work to do when it's like almost time for the wedding. So that's what I was trying to do, is mow all this around the pond. And here's the problem. See, I was just pulling down in there a little bit, you know. Well guys, I'm up here doing a little bit of mowing at the pond, and well, probably gonna walk back to the house, just take a little break, maybe, you know, get something to drink, cool off a little bit, and then we'll get back to work mowing. Maybe after I bring the truck and chain up. I don't know, it might be like sliding a little further down in there, but so let me just tell you how this went down, because it looks bad. It looks like I'm really dumb. And well, I mean, you guys know me by now. But so I pulled my front tires over this edge here, and when I really was trying to back out of here, I got too far down in there. And when I was trying to back out, I started spinning. And when I started spinning, it kind of teetered just a little bit, and I didn't have the diff lock in. And so when it did, it slid even further into the water. And so at that point, I kind of was in emergency mode, and I just dropped the bucket into the mud out in front of me to keep it from getting over the exhaust, because I didn't want to, you know, get any more of the engine or anything underwater. So I kind of just bailed on it. I did try once to push backwards with the bucket and see if I couldn't help get it up out of there, but I mean, it was bogging the engine down, and I thought, I'm just gonna make it worse. So I kind of bailed on trying to recover myself with the tractor, and I just go get the truck and the chain and my wife, and I'll have her pull me out of here. So let's get a chain, get this thing hooked up, pull it out, and make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, it's worse than I thought.
My farm truck boxes come in handy here. Let's use the tow strap if it'll reach. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna have you pull this tight just put it in drive and pull forward very slowly, and I'll have you get this tight, and then I'm gonna get on it. Okay, all right. Well, it's starting to rain. She got to adjust all her mirrors and get her power seat in the right position. Uh-oh, she's gonna back over me now for running my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna start the tractor and get it in gear and all that. Can you see me? You probably can't see me through the back window. I'll just yell, go, when it's time to go. It's starting to rain. Minor details. Oh, goodness gracious. Go. Well, guess we're going to use the chain because the tractor's at such an angle it won't start. We're going to have to use the chain.
Huh?
We're going to have to use the chain.
I was like, uh-oh. I wondered if that would be strong enough.
It should have been, but we're down in there pretty good. Well, the tractor don't want to run right because the exhaust is in the water, I think.
Uh-oh.
All right, back up. Whoa. All right, pull forward and get the chain tight. Whoa, now just leave it in gear. All right, pull. Pull, go. Pull. Alright, whoa. Pull. Go. Pull. Whoa. Back up a little. Yeah, it's fine. But the exhaust was underwater and I had to get it revved up enough to get it to overcome the pressure of the water. And I finally decided if I was going to get it out, I was going to have to get it started. So I just, as soon as I said go, I started it, jammed the throttle to give it fuel, and it started going. All right, so all's well that ends well, and good job to my wife for being a good tow truck driver. High five. She did good. So the tractor didn't want to start because the exhaust was underwater and the back pressure wouldn't let it idle. And so I was first going to have her just pull me out with it in neutral. But, well, the tow strap that we had broke the first go round. So I went ahead and hooked up with a chain and decided I probably was going to need to help her if it was enough tension that it was going to break the tow strap. I didn't want a chain breaking and slinging back at me. So I decided to overcome that back pressure. I was going to fire it up and crank it full throttle and just as soon as she got ready to go. So that's what we did, and it actually did rev out of it and kind of blew it out. And so that all worked and we were able to back up out of there. So all in all, not too big of a deal. No damage to the tractor, maybe just a little bit of damage to my ego, which I'm used to by now, and well, a little bit of damage to a Harbor Freight strap. At this point, I think I'm gonna have to drive Janet back down the hill in the truck and then come back and get the tractor. She'll drive the side-by-side down the hill, but she don't want to drive the truck, so. You sure? It's all right, I won't make it.
It's scary.
Yeah. So we're gonna go get the side-by-side and she can bring me back up here, and hopefully this rain doesn't last much and I can get back to mowing and maybe keep the sunny side up, huh? right, guys. Well, listen. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I love sharing with you guys some of my stupid little mistakes. They happen. Some people like to hide those things and not share them because they don't want people to know how dumb they are. I guess maybe I'm not smart enough to not want people to know how dumb I am. But I also know my dad was a pretty sharp man, and I saw him pull a few on the farm too. It is what it is. It happens. Guys, till next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation. It's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.